very nice doll. I finished her face, and I knew I was doing triplets, and I looked at this doll, and I was like, ah, you're terrible. I unstuffed her head, I restuffed it again, I tried to re-sew her, and she looked madder, you know, and I was like, okay, fine, that's who you want to be, fine. And, you know, I kind of knew what I was going to do with the other dolls, and you know, in the story, it's just sort of, you know, there are people like that out there. Unfortunately for her sister, she's closely related. So yeah, she's not really, I don't know. I don't know where she came from, but I try and stand on her good side.
Great character building in this book. And did you want to talk about your website or your MySpace or any way in terms of, you know, anyone wanting to get any merchandise from you or a doll themselves?
Yeah, on my website, which is ChristyKane.com, there are a bunch of my little dolls. Once I made the big dolls and started photographing them, people were wanting dolls of their own, and I thought, well, I can't part with these girls. They're, you know, not only are they the characters of my stories, I'm going to continue to photograph them and doing more books, but they're such a part of me now, you know? So I thought, well, I'll just make little dolls, and which, of course, they're hard to part with, too, but I do make them, and the people that buy them are really, you know, I get pictures. People send me pictures of the doll in their house and tell me how she's doing, and which is really nice. And I do custom dolls, so if someone was really interested in a doll that had sold, I could do a similar doll. But they're all unique, one of a kind, and have little stories about why they are the way they are and what you need to do to make sure keep them happy, you know, which is important. And then on my website, too, you can go, I have an Etsy page. It's just ChristyKane.etsy.com, which there's a link on my website. And I have all my merchandise, all my clothing, which has images of the dolls. And you can watch my film on the website. And there's a MySpace page for the dolls. There's a MySpace page for the film. And then a MySpace page for the dolls' music, because I have a soundtrack that comes with the book of toy piano songs for each doll.
And who developed that soundtrack?
I did that, yeah. With the help of the dolls, recorded it all with a friend. So I also played in a metal band, and the guy that recorded our record was a big fan of the dolls, and really, you know, I told him I had this idea, and I just wanted to write these songs on the spot to try and capture each doll's personality in a song. He was like, let's do it.
And so what sort of instruments are used?
It's just piano, toy piano, and then ambient sounds and music boxes. And although there is some guitar on Viola's song, a little bit of... She's the one that I had to throw a little metal in there for. You know, the rest of them are more music boxes, and then Viola was just like, you know. So, okay, I better bust out the guitar for her.
I'm afraid of Viola, by the way. Now, that's the last thing I wanted to talk about was your film. Did you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, the Kyoto brothers, who did Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and they also made all the puppets from Team America and the puppets in the movie Elf. If you look on their website, kyotobros.com, you just will be amazed at all the stuff these guys have done. They're so amazing, so generous. And we did a book signing together. They have a book out on Baby Tattoo as well. And I just mentioned to them that I was interested in doing a film and trying to get recommendations, and they said they would be happy to work with me. So they helped me animate Cal Lily's Tale, and it's pretty neat because all the dolls from the book make an appearance, including Viola. I don't know if you've seen the short film, but there's a little tea scene with the triplets, and Viola's like, you know, it's kind of... So her personality shines through.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being on our show, and thank you so much for the interview. And thank you.
Wait, she might
very
see
much.
if you can hear her. I don't know if that's going to pick it up, but she's playing the Alfred Hitchcock theme.
Oh. That might pick up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and it's wonderful seeing you again. Oh, yes, the hook, yes. Oh, lovely doll, beautiful, very beautiful. Well, thank you so much, and keep in touch with us with any more films you have in your future, the release of the second book. Oh, I'd love a copy. We'll talk about it, and we'll...
Visit ChristyKane.com, peek at all the dolls, and if anybody has any questions about anything, one of them or me will answer.
ChristyKane.com. There's t-shirts, there's sweatshirts, there's everything's beautifully touched and handcrafted by her style.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, that concludes my interview with Christy Kane.